What if everything you know is an illusion? What if the fabric of our reality is nothing more than a sophisticated tapestry woven with threads of code, belief, and entangled quantum mechanics? Picture this: you're standing in your living room, sipping a cup of coffee. Your neighbor waves at you from across the street, the dog barks, and the sun warms your skin. But what if all of this was crafted by a higher intelligence, an advanced civilization pulling the strings behind the scenes? This is the intrigue of the simulation theory, and it raises questions that have puzzled philosophers and scientists alike. Could we really be living in a simulation? Or is this merely the stuff of science fiction? To understand the weight of this theory, we must first delve into its origins. It was in 2003 when philosopher Nick Bostrom brought this concept to the forefront, asserting that if we reach a point where technology allows us to simulate consciousness and create vast virtual worlds indistinguishable from our own, then it's statistically more likely that we are living in one of them, rather than being the original base reality. His theory is built on three key propositions. 1. Civilizations inevitably become technologically advanced and can create detailed simulations of their ancestors. 2. If civilizations can and do create such simulations, then the number of simulated realities would vastly outnumber the one base reality. And 3. We have no reason to believe we are living in the base reality since we are likely part of a simulation. Throughout human history, this has not just been a thought experiment. Science and technology continuously push the boundaries of realism. Virtual reality, for example, evolves daily, pulling us deeper into an ever more convincing illusion. Meanwhile, advancements like artificial intelligence challenge our understanding of consciousness. Are we just electrical pulses firing through a complex algorithm, or is consciousness something uniquely divine? The concept of the multiverse begins to intermingle with simulation theory, suggesting that countless realities exist, each with their own rules and dimensions. In 2012, physicist Brian Greene proposed that quantum mechanics hints at a reality made of information, aligning with the idea that we may be living in a designed universe. But perhaps the most compelling argument comes from our own experiences. Look around you, the uncanny coincidences, the moments where time seems to warp, the synchronicities that defy logical explanation. Ever notice how sometimes, life feels scripted? As we go about our lives, we encounter little glitches, moments that feel just slightly off, a repeated conversation, a misplaced object, or the eerie sensation of déjà vu. Could these be the hints left by the creators of our simulated existence? So what does it all mean? In grappling with the simulation theory, we find ourselves at a crossroads in understanding what it means to be human. Does it diminish the significance of our experiences if we are merely players in someone else's game? Or does it elevate them, challenging us to find purpose within the confines of this grand experiment? Perhaps the biggest takeaway we can glean from this endeavor is the realization that consciousness, existence, and reality are far more complex than we ever dared to believe. If we are indeed living in a simulation, perhaps the most vital questions revolve around how we choose to navigate our lives within it. After all, in this vast digital cosmos, the quest for meaning is not confined within the parameters set by the programmer, it expands beyond, inviting us to explore the intricacies of our own perceptions. Whether a mere thought experiment or a profound truth, the simulation theory encourages us to question, ponder, and ultimately celebrate the unfathomable depths of existence. Because in the end, even if it's all a grand illusion, the emotions we feel, the love we share, and the moments of joy are undeniably real. And that, perhaps, is the most remarkable thing of all.